And good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports, coming to you live from the NIC here at Griggsville-Perry High School, where tonight we will bring you the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, their senior night as they play host to the Vipers of South County. Griggsville-Perry, South County here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show alongside Tim Hall and Allison Doki running the camera. I'm Damon Emmerich. We'll take our first time out here of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll preview this matchup and tell you a little bit more about these two teams back after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Great Rivers Bank, with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thanks as always to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor. And Tim, here we have the matchup here between the South County Vipers coming into this contest with a record of 15-13. And they travel here to Griggsville to take on the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, coming into this contest with a record of 11-15. And this is a South County squad who last year gave the WIVC teams all that they could handle. They fell in their final contest of the season to the West Central Cougars. But, Tim, this is a squad that likes to get out and play aggressive and play fast. And for Coach Garrett White and his Griggsville-Perry squad, what do you think they need to do in order to be ready for Josh Crumweedy's group?
Well, I think that the Tornadoes will need to use their size to their advantage. They have Logan Finzik, who's probably 6'5", and looking just at the South County team, they don't have anybody that can match up with him size-wise. I mean, and Garrett Woodward's still like a 6'1", 6'2" kid who can play guard, so I think that using their size will help them have the advantage in this game. Yeah,
and one thing we know, Logan Finzik, even though he is 6'5", he's the tallest Tornado on this squad. His comfort is out on the perimeter, as he's one of the better shooters for this Griggsville-Perry squad. So they will rely on him to try to give him some size down low. And Griggsville-Perry is going to have to make sure that they take care of the basketball, as the Vipers are going to play a very aggressive defense. And it's not going to be uncommon for them to pick up in a full-court man. And here in this WIVC matchup for the Vipers, obviously we know we've watched Garrett White's squad since he's been in charge, and he likes to rely on defense. He relishes those low-scoring affairs, and if he can try to keep a team below 40, that is his goal. They've struggled to do that here some in the second half of the season. Turnovers have been an issue, and as with every team in America right now, illness has been another factor. Both squads appear to be at full strength in this contest. So for Griggsville-Perry against this South County squad, they're going to have to make sure they take care of the basketball. Really are going to have to close out hard on the perimeter, as this is a Viper squad that can put points up in a hurry, can shoot the ball very well. Griggsville-Perry, South County, about 7.5 minutes away from opening tip. We'll take another break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this one and also fill you in on what's to come here this week on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Find every next advertisement today.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler. With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. With locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, we serve the entire region and beyond. Check out our online loan application at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, Charlie, Jack, and John have you covered here at Beardstown this evening as the Pittsfield Sockies are taking on the Beardstown Tigers. Friday, we'll be back here at the Nick as Griggsville-Perry will host Payson Seymour for their homecoming contest. And, of course, we will be set for postseason action. Make sure you check in Central Illinois Sports on Facebook or on X to see where we will be coming from and what games we'll be covering here throughout the next few weeks of postseason basketball. Senior night here for Griggsville-Perry. First off, we'll talk about the seniors for this South County Viper squad. They have senior Bishop McDaniel, Zach Turner, Gabe Lyons, Tyler Turner, and Noah Ribble, along with Clark Nelson for South County. For Griggsville-Perry, pregame here, they honored cheerleaders Mariska Sherman, Jillian Orr, and Aisley Wayman. And then for the senior boys basketball players, they honored Flint Kirk, Logan Finsick, Braden Lister, and Garrett Woodward. As the Tornadoes do have a couple more home games here, but with Friday night being homecoming, they elected to move senior night up to tonight. 2.5 minutes away from tip here as we have a WIBC matchup set to be brought to you here on Central Illinois Sports. Thanks as always to our sponsors for helping us bring this game to you. And we'll pause here for our final break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll pause for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the Farm and Home starting lineups all here on Central Illinois Sports.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm and Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Hello everyone, welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
home to over 4,000 residents. A progressive and growing community serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival. Play some disc golf on our new championship course. Spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Farm & Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it like your local Farm & Home Supply.
Starting lineups, first off for the South County Vipers. They come into this contest with a record of 15-13 under first-year head coach Josh Crumweedy. The Vipers will start at one guard, a 5'10 junior, Owen Paluska. At another guard position, he's a 6'1 senior, Bishop McDaniel. At the third guard position, a 5'11 junior, Chase Doherty. At one forward, a 6-foot junior, Caden Caldwell. And at the other forward position, a 6'1 senior, Clark Nelson. Paluska, McDaniel, Doherty, Caldwell, and Nelson for the Vipers of South County. And for the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, they come into this contest with a record of 11-15 under head coach Garrett White. They'll start at one guard, a 5'10 sophomore, Brody Rush. At another guard position, a 6'1 senior, Garrett Woodward. At one forward, a 5'11 senior, Braden Lister. At another forward position, a 6'6 senior, Logan Finsick. And at the center position for the Tornadoes, a 6' senior, Flint Kirk. Rush, Woodward, Lister, Finsick, and Kirk, the starting 5 for the Tornadoes. Take a quick break. We're back with the starting line, or with the opening tip. We're back after these.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Finsick will jump center for Griggsville-Perry, and we'll see Bishop McDaniel will start. We'll tip for the Vipers. Vipers in the black going left to right on your screen. Tornadoes in their home whites. They'll be going right to left. Tip is up, and it is controlled by Rush, and he'll bring it into the front court against this aggressive Vipers man-to-man defense. Left wing with it is Woodward. He'll kick it back out. Now Finsick has it right wing. Looks for the man cutting across. That's Woodward. One dribble. He'll have it stolen away. Paluska with the steal. He's going to go coast to coast. Paluska's got his first 2 points of the contest. And quickly picking up full court are the Vipers. And into the front court with it now is Rush, being closely guarded by McDaniel. Up top with it, Finsick. He'll get it off to Woodward. And the Vipers are being very active here on the defensive end of the floor. Lister gets it. Finsick cuts, one dribble, kicks it out to Woodward. He'll look to reset the offense here and dish it off to Rush with 7:05 to play here in quarter number 1. Left wing with it, Lister, as the Tornadoes in their motion offense here. Finsick has it out top. Right wing with it now, Woodward. Being closely guarded, he'll get it to Rush. Shot fake, puts it on the floor. Left wing with it, Finsick. And now he'll bring it back out top to Woodward. And the Tornadoes look to reset here. 6:40 to play, first quarter action. Lister gets it to Rush at the free throw line extended. Now right wing with it, Finsick. He puts it on the floor. His dribble is cut off by Nelson. He kicks it back out top. Now Rush with it, left wing. Tries to use the screen from Kirk. Shut off. Now he'll pull it back out top. Reset the offense here. Still has the dribble. Now he'll dish it off to Lister. Gets it to Kirk at the free throw line. Finsick now, he'll use the screen from Kirk. Get it down low to Kirk. Now dishing to Finsick on the drive. Shot up from Finsick is up and good. Finsick's got his first 2 points of the contest. And we're knotted up at 2 here early going on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Left wing with it now for the Vipers. He'll bring it back out top. That was Caldwell. He dishes it to McDaniel. And now out top with it is Doherty. Back to McDaniel. One dribble picks it up. Out top to Caldwell. Right wing with it, Doherty. Doherty being closely guarded by Rush in the Tornadoes 2-3 defense. Doherty back out top, volleyball line. One dribble picks it up. Left wing McDaniel. He'll bring it back out top. Now he'll dish it to Caldwell. To Doherty, to Paluska. Paluska has the only 2 points of the contest for the Vipers. 2-all here, early going here, first quarter action as Doherty has it. He picks up his dribble, goes right wing with it to Paluska. He'll hand it off to McDaniel. Both teams being very patient on their offensive end of the floor. Doherty will put up a shot. It is up and no good. Not going to touch anything. It will go out of bounds. Possession will be Griggsville-Perry basketball. Tornadoes have the basketball. 5:05 to play here in the first quarter. The Vipers doing a run and jump man-to-man. Rush's pass is going to be kicked. Possession will remain with Griggsville-Perry. Finsick will come back to inbound the basketball. And he will find Rush. And there's the jump. Rush doesn't pick up the dribble. Gets it off to Woodward. Woodward pushes it into the front court. He'll get it to Lister, who will pick up his dribble. Now he'll kick it right wing. Rush thought about the shot, doesn't take it, puts it on the floor. Shot is up and good. Rush has his first 2 points of the ball game. And we have our first lead of the contest. Quickly into the front court with it for the Vipers. That's Caldwell. Caldwell's got his first 2. And we are tied at 4. And nice job right there by the Vipers. And Griggsville-Perry looks to regain the lead. Been tied at 2 and 4. Finsick has it out top, thought about the 3, doesn't take it. He'll get it to Kirk. Kirk gets it to Finsick. Finsick's pass to Rush is deflected. Rush tracks it down. And he has his dribble with 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Halfway through quarter number 1, 4-4 here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And we'll have our first foul of the ball game. That'll be whistled against Clark Nelson. Nelson's first and team foul number 1. Tornadoes to inbound underneath their own basket. Finsick has it, and he'll throw it out top. That's to Lister. Left wing with it now, Woodward. Woodward thought about using the screen, goes the other way, gets it off to Finsick. Finsick now brings it up top. He'll get it to Kirk. Left wing now, Woodward puts it on the floor, picks it up. Shot out top. That's Finsick for the 3. His shot is off the mark. It goes out of bounds. Possession will remain, or possession to South County. And we'll see check into the contest for the first time in this one for Griggsville-Perry. That'll be Mario Rogers and Hunter Brown. Into the contest for the first time for the Vipers, Leo Bergschneider. Bergschneider is the 6'1 junior. Quickly into the middle, Caldwell. He'll go left wing with it. That's to McDaniel. McDaniel gets it down low. It finds a streaking McDaniel. Shot for him is up and no good. Rebound tipped around. It'll go out of bounds off of Griggsville-Perry. So it will be Vipers basketball here, as McDaniel will be the trigger man underneath his own bucket. 3:33 to play here in quarter number 1. Out top with it, that's Caldwell. He'll put up the 3. Shot is up, off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around, And a late whistle there will be called against Bergschneider. Bergschneider will pick up his first, team foul number 2. And Griggsville-Perry has the basketball tied up here at 4. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter. Brody Rush brings it across the time stripe. He's being guarded by Bishop McDaniel. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Woodward. Woodward puts it on the floor, tells Rogers to clear out. Still being guarded closely now. He puts it on the floor. Goes middle. His shot is going to be up. No good, but they're going to say he was fouled. And Woodward will go to the line for 2. That'll be his first free throw attempts of the contest, and that will be foul number 2 against Clark Nelson. Team foul number 3 against the Vipers. And Garrett Woodward at the line. First free throw attempts of the night for either squad on the way. Woodward's first is up and good. And we'll see check into the ball game for the Vipers, Noah Ribble. Ribble, the 6'2 senior. As Garrett Woodward at the line for Griggsville-Perry made his first free throw. Second one for him is up, and it is good. Woodward makes a pair. He's got his first 2 points of the ball game, and it's back out to a 2-point lead for Griggsville-Perry. 6-4, 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Bergschneider has the basketball. He'll get it off to Caldwell. Left wing with it now. That's McDaniel. Out top, Paluska. He'll go to Bergschneider. One dribble, picks it up to McDaniel, to Paluska. Down low. Shot for Caldwell is going to be deflected. Tracked down by Bergschneider. His pass inbound is going to be taken away by Brody Rush. Rush gets it into the front court to Woodward. Into the front court quickly. That's to Hunter Brown. Right wing with it now. Mario Rogers, shot fake. He'll put it on the floor. His shot is up and no good. Caldwell with the rebound. He brings it into the front court quickly for his Viper squad. Rogers gets back, and now the Vipers will look to reset their offense as McDaniel skips it left wing. That's to Bergschneider. Out top, Caldwell. Back to McDaniel. Picks up his dribble. He'll go to Bergschneider. Left wing, Caldwell. Holds it high above his head. Bergschneider open 3. Shot up and good. Bergschneider's got his first 3. Lead change number 3 of the ball game. And we are back and forth here a little bit as we see Woodward with the basketball now. He'll get it to Rush. Rush picks up his dribble, goes left wing to Hunter Brown. He'll bring it out top to Fensick. Shot fake from him. He'll put it on the floor, attack the middle. His shot is up and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2, as it looked like they'll get Noah Ribble for that foul. That'll be Ribble's first. Team foul number 4 of the quarter. And it sends Logan Fensick to the line. Uncle is Noah. Logan Fensick's first is up and good. Third tie of the ball game at 7. As Cajun Austin will check into the ball game for the first time for Griggsville-Perry. Mario Rogers will take a seat. Fensick's second is up. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be controlled by McDaniel. McDaniel gets it back. He brings it into the front court. Nice pass to Paluska. Paluska, right wing. Bergschneider 3 is up and good. Don't want to leave him open as Bergschneider's got 6 back-to-back threes, and that 3-point lead, largest thus far of the ballgame for the Vipers. They have the 10-7 lead here. 1:10 to play. First quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Woodward uses the screen from Fensick. Gets it to Austin. Austin slings it cross court. That's to Rush. Rush puts it on the floor. Gets it to Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown loses the basketball, but they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Bergschneider. Nice hustle there by Bergschneider. We'll see Griggsville-Perry retain possession. Flint Kirk will check back into the ball game as Logan Fensick will take a seat. Hunter Brown inbounds to Woodward, and we'll see if Griggsville-Perry tries to hold for the final shot of quarter number 1. Trailing 10-7 with 45 seconds to play here in the opening contest. Rush has the basketball out top. His pass to Brown nearly stolen away. Bergschneider has done a nice job coming off the bench for this Viper squad. He's knocked down a pair of threes, had a couple of nice deflections on the defensive end, and he has made a statement here thus far. Woodward inbounds. That's to Hunter Brown. Ball's going to be knocked away from behind. That's a turnover against the Tornadoes. That's their second. And then we will see into the front court. There will be the first foul of the quarter against Griggsville-Perry. Will be whistled against Brody Rush. Quentin Booker will come into the ballgame for the first time in this one. Hunter Brown takes a seat. And now it's the Vipers' turn to potentially hold 4-1. Bergschneider was open on the wing there, elected not to take it as he looked over to the bench. And here's head coach Josh Crumweedy to instruct his squad to take the final shot of the quarter. Bergschneider has the basketball with 20. Looks like Griggsville-Perry will come out of their zone and drop into a man-to-man. Bergschneider still has it out top with it. That's Paluska. Left wing Caldwell thought about the three, doesn't take it. Back to Paluska. Now to Caldwell, left wing. He'll take the open three. Shot is up and no good. Bergschneider gets the offensive rebound, gets it into Ribble. His shot is no good. Woodward will get the rebound, and that will do it for quarter number one. Griggsville-Perry trails South County 10-7 after a quarter. We're back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
10-7 is the South County lead over Griggsville-Perry. In the first quarter, South County shot 4 for 9 from the field for 44%, 2 for 4 from 3 for 50%, and have not shot a free throw. And Griggsville-Perry shot 2 for 4 from the field for 50%, 0 for 1 from 3 for 0%, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line for 75%.
Griggsville-Perry with 2 turnovers in that first quarter. It led to 2 field goals for South County, and that's the difference in quarter number one. Vipers will have the basketball to start the second quarter, and they will have out on the floor Bergschneider, Paluska, McDaniel, Caldwell, and Ribble. Griggsville-Perry will counter with Rush, Woodward, Booker, Kirk, and Finsick as Ribble gets the inbounds pass, and he will hand it off to Bergschneider, who looks to set the Vipers offense. Back screen right there, trying to get an open three for Bergschneider. Nice job by Griggsville-Perry to counter it. Bergschneider has it now out top, volleyball line extended, picks up his dribble, has it knocked away. He'll track it back down, gets it to Caldwell, to Bergschneider, and with it right wing now, that's McDaniel. Left wing with it, Caldwell holds it high above his head. He'll pick up his dribble now, and he'll get it out top. That's to Bergschneider. Bergschneider with 6 of his Vipers' 10 points. Bergschneider with another 3 ball up and nothing but net. Bergschneider's 3 for 3 from behind the arc. And Leo Bergschneider with 9 points off the bench for Josh Crumweedy's squad. They've got the 13-7 lead. And they are on a 6-0 run thanks to 2 Leo Bergschneider threes, 2 of his 3 points. And Griggsville-Perry now looks to counter. Rush picks up his dribble. Nobody's come out to meet him. Finsick does now. He gets it back to Rush. He puts it on the floor, attacks the bus. Nice Euro step. Shot is up. Rush loses it, and then he will throw it out of bounds. That's a turnover against the Tornadoes, their third. Rush had to fight through some contact right there and got a little bit frustrated when he got the ball back, and it results in a turnover against the Tornadoes. That's their third. Vipers with no turnovers, and into the front court with it comes Paluska. He picks it up right in front of the Tornadoes bench, gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell looks to reset the offense for the Vipers. With it right wing is Bergschneider. He'll put it on the floor, picks it up to McDaniel, left wing Caldwell. He'll hand it off to Paluska. Paluska out top to Bergschneider. He's going to attack the bucket. Jump stop, shot is up and no good. Kirk with the rebound for Griggsville-Perry. Looks to get it off to a guard. He gets it to Finsick, who then gives it to Woodward. And he'll bring it across the time stripe with 6:05 to play here in the first half. South County leading Griggsville-Perry 13-7. Kirk has it, free throw line extended. He'll get it to Rogers. One step inside the arc. He'll put up the shot. Rebound fought for. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Griggsville-Perry's Logan Finsick. And it will be Vipers basketball. Into the hands of Paluska. Paluska and McDaniel playing pitch and catch here. Paluska will bring it across the time stripe. Get it back to McDaniel to Paluska. And with 5:40 to play here in the first half, Bergschneider thought about the long three, doesn't take it. He'll get it to Cowell. His shot is, Caldwell that is, his shot is up and good. Caldwell's got another two. He's got 4. And it's an 8-point lead for the Vipers, their largest of the ball game, on the heels of an 8-0 run and counting. And Garrett White wants to take a timeout to talk things over. 15-7, South County leading Griggsville-Perry. 5:19 to play here, first half action. We're back in a minute.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Garrett White took that timeout for Griggsville-Perry. It's an Adams Network timeout, and he's trying to slow things down here as Griggsville-Perry losing 15-7. The Vipers of South County on an 8-0 run. Rush picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Gets it left wing. That's to Finsick. Back out top with it is Rush. McDaniel doing a good job there trying to force Rush to go right. Obviously, Rush being left-handed, trying to take away his dominant hand. Nice find down low. Hunter Brown gets it to Woodward. Woodward fights, gets possession back. He goes up 4-2. Woodward's got 4. And Griggsville-Perry will see if they can get a stop now. Their first points in a while. They trail 15-9. Paluska picks it up. He'll get it to Caldwell. He'll throw it into the front court. That's Bergschneider. Bergschneider will kick it out top. Caldwell, shot fake. He puts it on the floor. Right baseline. He'll kick it out top. Now that's McDaniel. Three-pointer from McDaniel is up. No good, but Ribble's going to be right there for the offensive rebound. Shot from him was no good, but he'll go to the line for 2 as he was fouled by Logan Finsick. Weak side rebound right there for the Vipers. Griggsville-Perry didn't block out, and it cost him right there, so Ribble will go to the line for 2. Noah Ribble looks for his first points of the ball game. First free throw for him is up and good. Lead back out to 7, 16-9, 4:31 to play here in the first half on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Ribble knocks them both down, looked comfortable doing so, and the 8-point lead ties the largest of the contest for the Vipers. Woodward will bring it into the front court. He uses the screen from Finsick. Finsick gets the ball back. Now he'll kick it left wing. That's to Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown streaking backdoor finds Brody Rush. An open layup for him is up and good. A couple of nice passes on back-to-back possessions there from Brown has allowed Griggsville-Perry to get a couple of easy buckets. A travel right there in front of the Vipers bench. And that turnover right there is the first of the ball game for the Vipers. So a quarter and a half in before the Vipers get their first turnover. 3 turnovers on the night for Griggsville-Perry. And the Tornadoes have the basketball, trailing 17-11 midway through quarter number 2. Woodward has the basketball out top. Shot or spin move for him to the middle. Loses it, tracks it back down. Now he'll kick it out to Rush. Rush out top with it, Hunter Brown. He'll go right wing with it, Finsick. He puts it on the floor, kicks it down low, Rogers. Rogers out top, Woodward 3 up and off the back of the iron, no good. Bergschneider with the rebound. He'll kick it into the front court. That's McDaniel. McDaniel's pass deflected. Paluska tracks it down. He puts the shot up right away. His shot is in and out, no good. Finsick with the rebound, gets it to Woodward, and Woodward quickly into the front court, finds Mario Rogers. He'll get it to Finsick. Finsick puts it on the floor, hands it off to Rush. He'll look to attack the bucket. Said he kicks it right wing. That's Rogers. Rogers to the middle. He tries to pass it out to Woodward. Rogers is going to be fouled on the drive, and that'll be a foul against the Vipers. It will go against Caden Caldwell. That'll be Caldwell's first. And the first foul of the quarter against the Vipers. Turnover on the inbounds pass by the Tornadoes. That's their fourth. Bergschneider has the basketball into the front court for South County. He gets it to Caldwell, to McDaniel, free throw line, back to Caldwell. Bergschneider with it, back out top of key. Free throw line, McDaniel to Bergschneider. Nice ball movement here for South County. And on the drive, Rogers will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. The Vipers are touching it and getting it out of their hands right away and really forcing this Griggsville-Perry defense to move. 2:54 to play here in the first half. Josh Crumley will take a timeout with his squad leading 17-11. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this Adams Network break.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423.
That's Adams Experts. 4 timeouts left for both squads as Josh Crumweedy took that timeout, wanted to set up the offense for his squad. And he will look to do so with Chase Doherty. Doherty will get it to Paluska. One dribble, nice feed down low. That's to Caldwell. Caldwell spins baseline. His shot is up and off the back of the iron, no good. But he will go to the line as he draws the foul against Flint Kirk. That's Kirk's first. And team foul number 3. Caden Caldwell will go to the line for his first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game. He's got 4 points. His team leading 17-11. Make that 18-11. And he'll have 1 free throw remaining. The 7-point lead, second largest lead of the ball game, and make it 8 points, tying their largest lead of the contest as Caldwell makes them both. And Garrett Woodward will bring the ball into the front court for Griggsville-Perry, and we'll have a turnover against the Tornadoes as they're going to say there was an illegal screen by Flint Kirk, so that'll be Kirk's second. 2 quick fouls from him. Turnover number 5. And the Vipers have the basketball looking to take their largest lead of the night. Caldwell brings it in the front court for Bergschneider. Open 3 for him is up and good. Bergschneider's got 12. 4 for 4 from behind the arc. And it's an 11-point Vipers lead. And Leo Bergschneider didn't start, but man, what a contribution he has given his squad in this one. He has 12 of their team's 22 on the heels of 4 3-pointers. And the Vipers' 11-point lead is their largest of the ball game as Rush's shot is going to be blocked out of bounds. Really, the Tornadoes catch a break right there as that ball went off a Rush going out of bounds. The official didn't see it. And it will be Tornadoes basketball underneath their own basket. Nice recovery there by the Vipers. Inbound comes to Rush. Rush picks up his dribble, and he'll get it to Rogers with 1:45 to play here in the first half. Rogers picks it up, gets it to Rush. Right wing with it to Finsick. Free throw line, that's to Kirk. Now right wing, Woodward uses the screen, puts it on the floor to the middle. Shot for him is up and good, but they're going to say before the shot there was a foul on the floor as Leo Bergschneider will be whistled for his second. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. And Finsick will be the inbound man again. His team trailing 22-11, 1:32 to play here in the first half. Finsick gets it down low. That's to Woodward. He'll turn middle. Shot for him is off the mark, no good. Caldwell gets the rebound. He looks to bring it into the front court. Rogers picks him up. Caldwell will get it to Doherty. To Paluska, left wing with it. Now that's Ribble. He loses the dribble almost out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover against the Vipers. as Rush picks it up. Now he gets it right wing to Woodward. He goes to the basket. His shot is off the mark, no good. Ribble with the rebound. Now he'll get it to Caldwell. Caldwell quickly into the front court. He'll go right wing with it. Bergschneider, three-pointer is up and off the mark. Bergschneider is human, but then Caldwell gets the steal on the rebound. He's got 8, and it's 24-11. South County leading. South County on a 17-4 run. We were tied at 7, and it's been all Vipers since then. Rogers with the basketball. He gets it out top. That's to Rush. Rush has it with 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Rush puts it on the floor, breaks the closely guarded dribble. He'll hand it off. That's to Finsick. Finsick spins middle. Up and under move. His shot is no good. Offensive board by Finsick. He'll put it up, and it's good. Finsick's got another 2. And then we'll have a foul in the backcourt, and it will send the Vipers to the line to shoot 2 as the foul is going to be whistled against Mario Rogers. That is Rogers' second. And at the line is Owen Paluska. Paluska's first shot is in and out, no good. His first 2 free throw attempts of the night. Kirk will go to the bench as well as Rogers. Cajun Austin and Braden Lister check back in. 13.8 seconds to play here in the first half. Owen Paluska at the line, second of 2 free throw attempts on the way for Paluska. It is up and it is good. Paluska's got 3 points in the ball game. He splits a pair at the line. Quickly into the front court with it comes Rush. He'll get it to Lister. Back to Rush. Puts it on the floor. He'll attack. The bucket shot for him is up and off the mark. No good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled by Bishop McDonald. That's McDonald's first. Rush to the line for his first 2 free throw attempts of the contest. Still 5.1 seconds to play here in the half. As Rush's first free throw attempt is up and good. Rush has 5. And the sophomore will have 1 shot remaining on its way, and it is good. Rush makes them both. He's got 6. McDonald gets it into the front court. His pass is deflected out of bounds by Lister right in front of the Tornadoes bench, so it'll be Vipers basketball. 2.1 seconds to play here in the half. Inbound will be Caldwell. He gets it into Paluska. He takes a dribble. He'll put up the long 3. Shot is up off the back of the iron. No good, and that will take us to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the half, South County leading Griggsville-Perry 25-15. We're back to talk about this first half on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after these.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
In high school athletics, winning and losing is a part of the experience. Sportsmanship should also be part of the game at all times. That's why Farm and Home Supply and Refreshment Services Pepsi are teaming up to recognize the good sport of the week. Nominations for the weekly award can be made by messaging the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page. Help us recognize the good things about sports. Weekly winners will receive a $25 gift card to Farm and Home Supply. Again, send your nominations to the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page today.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. In the end of the first half, the South County Vipers are leading the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes 25-15. For the Vipers, they shot 8 for 18 from the field in the first half, 4 for 9 and 6 for 5 from the free throw line. For the Tornadoes, they shot 5 for 14 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, and 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
After one quarter of play, South County had the 11-7 lead. They've got the 25-15 lead here at the half. Fouling situation, first off for the Vipers. 2 fouls for Clark Nelson as well as Leo Bergschneider for Griggsville-Perry. 2 fouls apiece for Flint Kirk and Mario Rogers. Tornadoes with 6 turnovers in the first half of play. South County with just 2 turnovers as they have the 25-15 lead here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Take another timeout here real quick, and when we come back, we'll give you individual scoring from the first half of play here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We're at the half. South County leads Griggsville-Perry by a score of 25-15. Taking a look at some of the individual statistics from the first half of play. Owen Paluska with 3 points for the Viper squad. Noah Ribble with 2. 8 points for Caden Caldwell, and Leo Bergschneider comes off the bench for Griggsville-Perry, or for South County, and scores 12 points. For Griggsville-Perry, Garrett Woodward with 4 points, Logan Finsick with 5 points, and Brody Rush led the Tornadoes in scoring with 6 points in the first half. And as Tim told you, Griggsville-Perry shoots 5 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half of play. South County shoots that as well. Griggsville-Perry had a lead early on, led by as many as 2, but after that point it was tied at 7. South County had a nice run there in the second half of play, and Leo Bergschneider really controlled things in the first half for the Vipers as he comes off the bench to hit 4 threes for his squad, all 4 of his team's threes. Finally missed one late, but he shoots 4 of 5 from behind the arc in the first half of play as South County takes the lead here at the Little Jess Motors halftime show by a score of 25-15. We'll pause for our final break of the halftime. When we come back, we'll get you set for second half play-by-play.
you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Getting set for second half play-by-play as it'll be Griggsville-Perry basketball, and they will start Finsick, Rush, Mario Rogers, Woodward, and Flint Kirk, and South County will counter with McDonald, Bergschneider, Caldwell, Nelson, and the fifth man is Paluska. Rush has the basketball into the front court. That's Rogers. Left wing with it now. That is Finsick. Top of the key, Woodward. He gets Finsick streaking middle. One dribble. He'll kick it out to Rush. Back out top. Now that's Woodward to Rogers. Rogers looks to reset the offense. He'll put it on the floor. Nice job by Paluska to cut off the dribble. To Kirk. Back to Rush. Now that's Woodward. His pass is deflected, stolen away. Turnover against Griggsville-Perry. That's their seventh. Into the front court. McDonald skies high for his first 2 points of the ball game. And as they've done throughout the contest, when Griggsville-Perry has had a turnover, the Vipers have been able to capitalize, extending their lead back out to 12. Rush will hand it off to Kirk. He picks up his dribble. He'll get it to Woodward. Back out top. Finsick with it with 7:06 to play. Right wing now, Rush. Shot fake for him. Back out top to Finsick. Finsick gathers it, gets it back to Rush. He'll put it on the floor. Hands it off to Rogers. Rogers having a hard time getting past Paluska. Finally does. Gets up for the shot, and it is good. Rogers has his first 2 points of the ball game. And buckets traded here early on for both squads. Nelson has it. His pass is going to be deflected, but they're going to say Nelson was fouled by Brody Rush. That'll be Rush's second. Kind of make sure I give my shout out here to Malin watching at home, hopefully getting ready for bed and being good tonight. May, we love you and miss you. Inbounds for the Vipers. Shot for them is up and no good. Woodward skies high for the rebound, fights through a crowd. He pushes it into the front court and left wing with it now. Finsick three-pointer is up and off the mark, no good. Rebound then going to come down to Bergschneider. Woodward steals it away. Turnover against the Vipers. Their third. Nice pass by Woodward to find Rush streaking back door, and Griggsville-Perry with a big bucket right there, the closest it's been in some time. It's an 8-point game. 27-19 pass into the front court, deflected by Finsick, stolen away. Finsick brings it into the front court. He attacks the bucket, gets it left wing. That's Rogers. Out top to Rush. Rush puts it on the floor. He'll get it to Woodward. Woodward's going to attack the bucket. His shot is off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound there by Rush. Shot is up and good. Rush with another two. Griggsville-Perry's got it down to a 27-21 ball game. And they're back in it. 6 points into the front court now with it is Bergschneider. He goes left wing. McDaniel thought about the three, doesn't take it. Now he'll put it on the floor, attack the bucket, somehow gets the shot to go in, and he will go to the line looking to complete the and one as he was fouled there by Brody Rush. That's Rush's third foul of the ball game, second of the quarter, and 29-21 South County with the lead. Bishop McDaniel's shot is off the mark. Kirk boxed out, but Nelson is able to go over and get the rebound. And then he will find Bergschneider for another two. That's a 4-point possession right there. And just as Griggsville-Perry was starting to get the momentum, the Vipers take it right back. And then a turnover on the other end for the Tornadoes. And we will have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it to 31-21. South County leading Griggsville-Perry. 5:16 to play, third quarter action. Back after this Adams Network timeout.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Back after the Adams Network timeout, Griggsville-Perry had cut the lead down to 6. It was 27-21 South County. The Vipers have responded with a 4-0 run, and they have the basketball as they've got the 31-21 lead. And bringing it across the time stripe for the Vipers will be Leo Bergschneider. Bergschneider gets it into the front court. That is to Caldwell. And into the front court now. That's Nelson. Nelson gets it. Paluska. Paluska left wing. Bergschneider thought about the three. And McDaniel will take it to the lane to shoot two. And into the front court now. That's Woodward. Woodward gets it to Rush. Back to Woodward. He puts it on the floor. He'll turn middle. Shot for him is up and good. Woodward's got another two. He's got 6. And that was needed right there to just try to swing some of the momentum here. Nelson with the basketball into the front court in front of his bench. It will be deflected. And Hunter Brown will check into the ball game for the Tornadoes. Quentin Booker will take a seat. Caldwell inbounds. Gets it to Nelson, back to Caldwell. Right wing with it, that's Bergschneider. Now left wing is Caldwell. Caldwell picks up his dribble. He'll get it to McDaniel. And out top with it now, that's Bergschneider. To Paluska. Right wing with it is Caldwell. And put it on the floor, that's Paluska. He'll pull up from behind the three-point line. Shot is up and good. Paluska pulls up for the three. And it's out to a 13-point lead for the Vipers, as they have countered Griggsville-Perry's run with a 9-2 run of their own to extend the lead back out to 13. Hunter Brown with the basketball. He gets it off to Mario Rogers. Left wing with it was Rush. Rush to Woodward. Now back to Rush. He'll put it to the middle. Shot out right wing. That's Finsick. His three is up and good. Logan Finsick with 3. That's 8 points for him. And Griggsville-Perry now has a chance to try to stop the Vipers, but the Vipers have been very tough on this offensive end. Just such quick ball movement. They don't hold it long and don't allow Griggsville-Perry's defense to get reset. They've also done a nice job taking care of the basketball. It's just 4 turnovers in this one. thus far for the Vipers. Spin middle, that's Caldwell. His shot is up and no good. Woodward gets the rebound. He pushes it into Rush front court real quickly. Left wing with it is Finsick. Thought about the three. He'll shot fake, put it on the floor, up and good for Finsick. Logan Finsick's got 10. Griggsville-Perry a quick 5-0 run. And we're just changing momentum here for both squads. As into the front court is Bergschneider. He'll get it to Caldwell. Nice job by Woodward to get down low to prevent a layup. Nelson with it to Caldwell. He puts it on the floor, picks up his dribble. He'll kick it left wing. McDaniel, he'll put up the three. Shot is up and no good. Hunter rebound, blocks out nicely there, gets the rebound. Gets it to Rush, who pushes it into the front court. He goes coast to coast. Shot for Rush is up and good. Rush has got 2, and Josh Crumweedy and the Vipers will take a timeout. We'll take it too. 35-30, Griggsville-Perry trailing South County, 2:26 to play. It's an Adams Network timeout.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
South County takes the timeout. They will have the basketball following that full timeout by Josh Crumweedy. They have the 35-30 lead. Their pass is going to be nearly stolen away, but Woodward's going to be whistled for the foul from behind. That'll be Garrett Woodward's first. Team foul number 3 of the quarter. And it will be Vipers basketball. Bishop McDaniel will get it headed towards his bench. He gets it right wing, Bergschneider. Bergschneider skips it cross court. That's Paluska. Paluska now to McDaniel. He'll look to set up the offense for the Vipers. And he'll hand the ball back off to Owen Paluska. He'll spin. Still has the dribble. Picks it up. Gets it down low. That's Caldwell. Out top, Bergschneider 3. Up and off the mark. No good. Finsick with the rebound to Rush. Rush will bring it into the front court. A chance for Griggsville-Perry to make this a one-possession game, and Rush does just that as he goes left. His dominant hand gets the shot up and good, and then Rogers will pick up a foul in the backcourt. That's his third. Team foul number 4. So Griggsville-Perry now has trimmed this down to a 4-point game. Check that, not a single possession game, a 4-point game. They were trailing 36-23, a 9-0 run for the Tornadoes, and we'll see how South County tries to respond as Caldwell has the basketball. Check that, Paluska. He'll get it to Caldwell. Nice job by the Tornadoes there to prevent the back door, but now Paluska will attack the bucket. His shot is up and no good, but that's a big, big foul right there against Griggsville-Perry as Brody Rush is whistled for the foul. That is his 4th with 1:29 to play here in the third quarter. To the line for the Vipers goes Owen Paluska. Paluska split a pair from there in the first half. His free throw attempt is up and good. Paluska's got 7. Quentin Booker will check into the contest for the Tornadoes as Rush goes to the bench with those 4 fouls. On the other side for the Vipers, Chase Doherty will check into the contest as Bergschneider will take a seat. Second one for Paluska is up and it is good. Paluska gets them both. And the lead for the Vipers out to 6. Woodward gets it into the front court to Rogers. They're going to say Rogers was standing on the sideline. And that'll be a turnover against Griggsville-Perry. That's their 8th. And the Vipers will have the basketball as Griggsville-Perry is going to come out of their zone and go into a man-to-man defense right here. Doherty has it left wing. He'll get it to Caldwell at the free throw line. Backdoor from Paluska. His shot is no good. The 6'5" Logan Finsick was there to alter the shot. He did just that. And then on the other side, Finsick will step into a 3. Can't get it to go. Doherty gets the rebound. Quickly to Caldwell, brings it into the front court. Still has it. Picks it up middle. Gets it to Doherty. He puts the shot up. It's no good. Deflected by Finsick. Finsick gets the rebound. And now Fensick will look to bring the ball into the front court. Instead, he'll hand it off to Woodward, who crosses the time stripe with 45 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And Griggsville-Perry trailing 38-32. Turnover against the Tornadoes. McDaniel has it. He takes it coast-to-coast. Shot for him is up and good. And lead back out to 8 for the Vipers on the heels of a 4-0 run. Griggsville-Perry had cut it to 36-32. They now trail 40-32. And another near steal right there for the Vipers. Instead, Fensick finds Booker down low. Shot for him is up and good. And Quentin Booker will go to the line looking to complete the and one as he drew the contact from Owen Paluska. That was Paluska's first. And to the line goes Booker. His first 2 points of the night right there were big for Garrett White's squad. They now trail 40-34. 18.2 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. As Booker at the line looking to complete the and one. Shot for him is off the front of the iron, no good. Caldwell gets the rebound quickly into the front court. He gets it to McDaniel. Out top with it now is Caldwell, and he looks to hold the 4-1. Paluska with it being guarded by Rogers. Paluska still has it with 2. He'll get it to Bergschneider. Bergschneider off the screen. Shot for him is up and off the front of the rim. No good, and that's how we will end quarter number 3. South County leads Griggsville-Perry 40-34. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
It will be South County basketball to start the fourth quarter of play as the Vipers have a 40-34 lead with 1 quarter left here in this one. Griggsville-Perry was able to trim their 10-point deficit after the half down to 6, and we'll see if they can get a stop here to start quarter number 4. Caldwell with the basketball. He'll get it to Paluska. Right wing with it now. That's Bergschneider to Nelson. Back outside. Paluska, left wing with it. That's McDaniel. McDaniel holds it high above his head. He'll skip right wing to Caldwell. And the Vipers being patient here on offense to start quarter number 4. Bergschneider will hand it off to Caldwell. Uses the screen from Nelson. Still has it. Puts a shot up. It's no good. Fensick skies high for the rebound. And now Garrett Woodward will bring it into the front court for the Tornadoes. Quickly to Hunter Brown. He attacks the bucket. His shot is up and no good. But he will go to the line to shoot 2 as Paluska will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second, team foul number 1 of the quarter. And Hunter Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. They'll mop up a little bit of sweat on the floor here before Hunter Brown gets those shots. Hunter Brown will be looking for his first point of the contest, and is able to do so. It will be with no time coming off the clock as free throws for Hunter Brown, 7:19 to play here in the contest. Brown's first is off the right iron, no good. Sophomore will have 1 shot remaining. His team trailing 40-34 on the on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. As Hunter Brown ready with the second. It is up, and Brown splits a pair. He's got his first point of the ball game. And down to a 5-point deficit for the Tornadoes as Owen Paluska will bring it into the front court. That's to Bergschneider, and he'll get it back to Paluska to reset the offense. To Bergschneider, we've seen him hit from there quite a bit in this ball game. Hunter Brown got a hand up to prevent the shot. Caldwell with it. He looks to set up the offense in front of his Vipers bench. He'll hand it off to Nelson. Nelson kicks it out to McDaniel. Shot fake, puts it on the floor, attacks the bucket. Bishop McDaniel is up with another 2. He's got 10. And a nice job there by McDaniel to draw the defender out. Left wing with it. Finsick thought about the three, kicks it back out top to Rogers. Now right wing with it is Brown. Brown will get it to Finsick, free throw line. His pass is going to be deflected out of bounds off the Vipers. And Garrett White says, I've kept Brody Rush on the bench long enough here. I've got to put my sophomore back in. Trailing by 7, 42-35, 6:34 to play in the ball game. And Finsick will inbound. He gets it to Rush. Rush to Rogers, back to Rush, who will bring it out to set up an offense. Picks up his dribble, now that's Rogers. Gets it to Rush, left wing. Finsick will put up the three. Shot is up and off the mark, no good. Bergschneider with the rebound. He'll get it into the front court, that's to Caldwell. Left wing with it now, that's McDaniel. Back out top to Caldwell, and he'll look to set up the offense in front of his Vipers bench as head coach Josh Crumwee yells double stack. Gets it out to McDaniel. He'll bring it left wing. Out top with it is Caldwell. No, that's Paluska. Paluska will now get it to Caldwell. And the Vipers are going to try to stall some time here as they've got the 7-point lead with 5:50 to play here in the contest. Owen Paluska with the basketball. He'll go right wing now. That's McDaniel. Out top to Caldwell. And the Vipers are doing a nice job here being patient. Now Bergschneider says, I'll take the three, puts it up. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound, Nelson. He gets the ball to Paluska. Paluska attacks the middle, gets it out to McDaniel, and the Vipers try to reset the offense. Pass deflected, nearly stolen away. Bergschneider tracked it down. And back out top with it now for the Vipers. That's McDaniel. He'll try to attack the bucket. He's going to put a shot up and good. McDaniel's got a dozen. And it's a 9-point lead for South County, 44-35. And just as the Tornadoes will start to climb their way back into it, the Vipers will counter with a run, and now Griggsville-Perry's got to do one of their own. Rush will put up the long three. Shot is up for Rush, and it is good. Big three right there for Brody Rush. It's a 44-38 game. 4:50 to play here in the contest. Caldwell picks it up in the backcourt to McDaniel, to Paluska. He'll get it to Bergschneider, baseline. He'll attack the middle. His shot is up and no good. Rebound's going to be fought for. Finsick comes away with it. He'll get it to Woodward, and Woodward will bring it across the time stripe with 4:38 to play here in regulation. His squad trailing 44-38. Ball into the hands of, that's Finsick. Finsick has the basketball. He attacks the middle, spin move. Nice dish down low. That's to Hunter Brown. He puts the shot up through contact. Couldn't get it to go. Brown gets his own rebound. He'll kick it out top. That's to Rush. He'll put it on the floor, attack the bucket. Shot is up and good. What an acrobatic shot right there by Brody Rush to get it to go. And he'll go to the line looking to complete the and one as he was fouled by Owen Paluska. That's Paluska's third, and Griggsville-Perry with a chance to make this a one-possession game if Rush can get this to go. 44-40, South County has the lead. 4:14 to play here in the contest. Brody Rush has the last 5 points for Griggsville-Perry. He's got a chance to complete the and one. His free throw is on its way, and it is good. Rush with another point, and it's a 3-point South County lead. Near steal right there by the Tornadoes. Instead, Paluska gets it. He'll hand it to McDaniel. McDaniel out top with it to Paluska. Now left wing. That is Caldwell. Caldwell looks to slow things down. He pulls it back out top near center court. He's being guarded by Rogers as he looks for instructions from head coach Josh Crumweedy. He's going to be fouled on the drive by Mario Rogers. That'll be Rogers' first and the first of the quarter. McDaniel will inbound for the Vipers. 3:49 to play in this one. He gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell to Paluska. Paluska just pulls it back out top now, and that's Caldwell. And we'll see what the Vipers try to do here. Rogers with those 4 fouls has to be careful, but before he can pick up a foul, South County will take a timeout. We'll take it to 44-41. South County with the lead. We're back in 30 seconds.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
South County takes the timeout, leading 44-41 with 3:39 to play in this one. And they will have the basketball following this timeout. South County with 2 timeouts remaining, Griggsville-Perry with 3. Fouling situation, Mario Rogers and Brody Rush both out on the floor for the Tornadoes with 4 fouls. They have just 1 foul here in the quarter. The Tornadoes have trimmed this to a 3-point deficit, and right now the Vipers have the basketball. Caldwell gets it to Paluska. Griggsville-Perry trying to do a run and jump here. There was a trap in the corner there. Near steal by Mario Rogers, but he couldn't quite get it. Went out of bounds right in front of the Vipers bench, and Caldwell will be the trigger man for his squad with 3:25 to play in the ballgame. Gets it into the wing, that's Bergschneider. Bergschneider doubled, gets it out to Paluska. Out top with it is Caldwell, and Caldwell will get it. That's to Paluska. He puts it on the floor. Free throw line, kicks it left wing. McDaniel thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Instead, he'll skip it cross court. That's Bergschneider. Nice job by Brown to cut off the drive as Bergschneider kicks it back out top to Caldwell. And the Vipers have the basketball with a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to play here in this one on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Free throw line with it, that's Ribble. Left wing now, Caldwell. Caldwell 1 dribble, picks it up. Out top, that's Paluska. Back to Caldwell. And Caldwell will use the screen from Ribble to Paluska. He puts it on the floor, attacks middle. Now he'll go left wing McDaniel, and the Vipers are doing a nice job controlling the basketball, having run nearly a minute off, as we'll see Hunter Brown will come out and pick up a foul. That'll be Brown's first and the second foul for the Tornadoes. Cajun Austin Quentin Booker will come into the ballgame for Griggsville-Perry, as we'll see Brody Rush and Mario Rogers go to the bench. They've got those 4 fouls, so that tells us that head coach Garrett White may want to use a couple of fouls right here, as Cajun Austin, the shifty sophomore, out top to pick up Paluska. And Paluska will hand it off to McDaniel. McDaniel will use the screen from Nelson, then hand it off to Bergschneider. Bergschneider has the dribble, right wing, nearly stolen away by Austin. Austin out top with it. Now that's Caldwell. Caldwell spins middle. He's going to lose his balance on the spin move, and nice job by Garrett Woodward right there to hold his position. And that was just the 5th turnover of the night against the Vipers, but that's a big one, as Griggsville-Perry will have the basketball trailing 44-41. That allows Rogers and Rush to check back in. And Griggsville-Perry still has those 3 timeouts. They obviously do not need a 3-pointer. They trail by just 3 points. And Brody Rush will bring the ball into the front court for his Tornado squad. He'll use a screen from Fensick. Still has the dribble. Rush will bring it out top now. That's to Rogers. Back right wing with it is Rush. Puts it on the floor, gets it to Brown. Brown being guarded by Nelson. He'll pick up his dribble, hand it to Fensick with 1:45 to play. Fensick finds Rush backdoor. He'll go left wing. Rogers' 3-pointer is up just off the mark, no good. And McDaniel pulls down the board for his Viper squad as they bring the ball into the front court with the 3-point lead. 1:30 to play here in the ball game. McDaniel with it, being guarded by Rogers. Picks up his dribble. He'll go left wing. That's Doherty. Doherty holds it high above his head. 1 dribble, picks it up, and Vipers will take a timeout. We'll take it to 44-41. South County leads Griggsville-Perry. 1:23 to play. We're back in 30 seconds.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
South County takes the full timeout, leading 44-41. 1:23 to play here in regulation. They will have possession coming out of this timeout. Griggsville-Perry with 2 fouls here in the 4th quarter. They still have a few fouls to give. Looks like Mario Rogers and Brody Rush have taken a seat on the bench, as They both have those 4 fouls. Garrett White with 3 timeouts left, so he does have the ability to go offense for defense here. And we'll see how long he would wait before he tries to utilize some of those fouls. And for South County, they will inbound opposite their bench. Trigger man will be Bishop McDaniel. And McDaniel will get it in. That's to Nelson. Nelson will hand it off to McDaniel. Picks up his dribble. He'll get it off to Paluska. Paluska will go left wing with it. Now he'll pull it back out top. That's to Caldwell. Caldwell with the dribble, being closely guarded by Woodward with 1:05 to play here. He'll hand it to Bergschneider. Bergschneider is going to be fouled out top by Woodward. That'll be Woodward's second. 3rd foul against the Tornadoes. 1:04 to play here in the ball game. Of course, with the new rules that went into place a few years ago, once a team has 5 fouls in the quarter, that's 2 shots, so it's automatic double bonus when it gets to 5 fouls in the quarter. And inbounding for South County, that was Bergschneider. He got it into the backcourt to Paluska, who gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell being guarded by Booker as we're under a minute to play here in regulation. Caldwell still with the drive, out top with it. Now that's Bergschneider. He goes right wing, picks up his dribble, gets it to McDaniel, to Nelson, back out top. That's Caldwell. 42 seconds, 43.1 seconds that is, as Cajun Austin will be whistled for the foul. That's his first and the 4th team foul against the Tornadoes. And next foul will put the Vipers at the line for 2. Inbound's going to come into the backcourt. That'll be to Paluska. Paluska's being guarded by Woodward, who will be whistled for the foul. That will be Woodward's 3rd. And to the line for the Vipers will go Owen Paluska. That'll be attempts 5 and 6 of the night for Paluska. He's 3 for 4 from the line in this one, as he has 8 points for his squad. They've got the 3-point lead, a chance to make this a 2-possession game if he can make one of these 2 free throws. Unable to do so on the first, and with 38.9 seconds to play, he will have 1 shot remaining. Rush will check back into the ball game as Booker will go to the bench, with Owen Paluska, the 5'10 junior, at the line for the Vipers. Gets his second one to go. Paluska's got 9, and into the front court with it is Rush. Rush will hand it off to Austin. Griggsville-Perry trailing 45-41 with 33.5 seconds to play, and they will take a timeout to try to set up an offense. 45-41, 33.5 seconds to play, back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Brayden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Griggsville-Perry takes the timeout, trailing 45-41, 33.5 seconds to play here in the contest. Logan Fensick will inbound for the Tornadoes, who still have 2 timeouts left in the ballgame. Fensick throws it into the backcourt. That's Woodward. And Woodward brings it across the time stripe with 30 seconds to play. Look to get Rush backdoor. It was defended. Rush comes back and picks up the basketball. He'll attack middle, go left wing with it. Woodward. Woodward thought about the 3, doesn't take it, and then he will be fouled on the drive by Chase Doherty. That'll be Doherty's first. And just the 3rd foul of the quarter. 13 seconds run off the clock right there. 20.7 seconds to play. Fensick will inbound again. He gets it to Woodward. Woodward gets it to Fensick. Ball's going to be, no, they're going to call a foul. They're going to say McDaniel will be whistled for his second and the 4th team foul, but 3 seconds run off the clock right there. Griggsville-Perry does have those 2 timeouts, but they trail by 4, 45-41, as Kirk will come into the contest for the Tornadoes. Hunter Brown will take a seat. Mario Rogers into the ball game. Austin will go to the bench, as Woodward will be the inbounder for the Tornadoes. Woodward tries to go down low to Fensick. Lob, he catches it. Nice job by Nelson to defend it. Fensick gets it out to Rush. Right wing, Rogers, three is up, off the mark, no good. Wood there for Kirk there for the offensive board and the putback. Nice cleanup right there by Flint Kirk, who gets his first 2 points of the night. Timeout Tornadoes. It's 45-43, exactly 8 seconds to play. We'll leave it right here as Griggsville-Perry cuts the deficit to 2. As you see right here on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay, Kirk was there to clean it up and the putback. Garrett White got the timeout. The Tornadoes will have no time to waste as they will need to foul right away. They trail by 2 with 8 seconds to play. South County has led here for the entirety of the second half. They've led since the first quarter. And Griggsville-Perry cutting it down to 2 is the closest this has been in some time. And right now, each squad with 1 foul apiece. And we will see what Griggsville-Perry can do right here, as it looks like the inbounder for the Vipers will be Caden Caldwell. Caldwell does have the ability to move. He's being closely guarded. He'll get it into McDaniel. McDaniel was not fouled. He got it back to Caldwell, who's then going to be fouled by Booker. So Booker will be whistled for the foul. That's his first. And to the other line to shoot 2 for the Vipers, Caden Caldwell. Perfect from there thus far in the contest, 2 for 2. 5.4 seconds to play. The Vipers with the 45-43 lead. And Caden Caldwell will go to the line to shoot 2. First one for him is off the back of the iron, no good. Braden Lister's going to check into the contest as Booker will take a seat. Griggsville-Perry has 1 timeout left. And before this second shot attempt from Caldwell, the Tornadoes will take a timeout. And we'll take 30 seconds of it. 45-43, South County with the lead, 5.4 seconds to play. Caldwell at the line when we come back.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Caden Caldwell will be at the line for the Vipers for 1 shot. He missed the first of 2 here with 5.4 seconds to play. His Viper squad with the 45-43 lead. Griggsville-Perry just used their final timeout with 5.4 seconds to play in the ball game. And the Tornadoes will have Logan Fensick, Braden Lister, Brody Rush, Garrett Woodward, and Cajun Austin out on the floor as Caden Caldwell at the line for his second shot. Caldwell's the 6-foot junior. He's got 8 points in this one, 2 for 3 from the line. A big shot to come right here as Caldwell's shot is on its way, and it is good. We'll see if the Vipers try to foul. Into the front court with its Rush with 3. He'll pull up. Long 3 for him is up and in and out. No good. And that's how this one will end. A heartbreaking loss here on senior night for Griggsville-Perry as they fall to the South County Vipers by a score of 46-43. Come back and wrap this one up on the post-game show here after these messages.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer! year! This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Logan Agri-Service Incorporated is our postgame sponsor with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, and in Knox County, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris, Missouri. Call 217-833-2375.
Thanks to Ed Logan and his guys at Logan Agri-Service. Proud sponsors of all things athletics here in the area, and they've always done the folks here at Griggsville-Perry well, and they've treated us here at Central Illinois Sports well, as they are our post-game sponsor, the folks at Logan Agri-Service. Griggsville-Perry falls in this one by a final score of 47-43, or 46-43. The Tornadoes had cut it down to a 2-point game. Caden Caldwell splits a pair with just over 5 seconds to play. Brody Rush has a good look at three as time expired. It went in and out, no good, as the Tornadoes fall in this one. Taking a look at some of the individual statistics in this ball game, Owen Paluska finishes with 9 points. Leo Bergschneider with 14 points. Bishop McDaniel with 12 points. 8 points for Caden Caldwell. 2 points for Noah Ribble for the Vipers squad. For Griggsville-Perry in this one, Mario Rogers with 2. And Brody Rush with 20 points in the ballgame. 2 points for Flint Kirk. 10 points in the contest for Logan Finzik, Garrett Woodward with 6, and Quentin Booker with 2 for the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. Time now to name our Derek Harris Edward Jones player of the game, and Tim will tell you about Derek Harris. Oh, well, Tim won't tell you about Derek Harris, but thanks as always to Derek Harris and our Edward Jones sponsor, as he is the player of the game sponsor. And player of the game in this one for the Vipers of South County will go to Leo Bergschneider. Bergschneider with 14 points. He hit 4 threes there in the first half for his Vipers squad as he led his team in scoring. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the 4 senior basketball players for Griggsville-Perry. We'll talk to them real quick, as well as head coach Garrett White. We're back in 30 seconds.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Joined now by 2 of the 4 seniors for Griggsville-Perry, Flint Kirk and Logan Finzik. Flint had that late putback there with 8 seconds to play to cut the deficit to 2. You guys fought your way back into it. What goes through your mind there when you pick up that bucket there late? You think you guys are going to be able to pull it off?
I thought we were going to be able to pull it off. Brody's shot looked pretty good there. I thought we were just going to pull it off.
Flint, we obviously had the opportunity to watch you here for the last few years. Been a member of the basketball team for all 4 years, and then also have played baseball, various other activities. Just tell us real quick what you're looking at doing here when you finish up your high school career and what the basketball program has meant to you.
The basketball program has meant a lot to me. I've learned how to work hard. Coach White's been a great coach to me. He's allowed me to be a leader on the floor and teach these guys the best that I can do, and it's meant a lot to me.
And then where are you headed after school's over?
I plan to go to Ozark Technical College to go to lineman school for its 2-year program.
All right. Flint Kirk here with the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. Thanks, Flint. And joined now by Logan Finsick. And Logan, 10 points for you here on the night. Did a nice job on the glass. Just a couple of opportunities that you guys weren't able to take advantage of. And just tell us a little bit kind of what you guys were able to do there in that third quarter and fourth quarter to battle your way back, cut it all the way down to a 2-point game. Logan obviously played here for all 4 years, and also a member of the golf team. Tell us what you'll be doing here when you leave school. Okay. All right, Logan, just real quick, tell us what it's meant to you. Obviously, at small school, you get a lot of different opportunities for athletics. What's it meant for you to be able to have those opportunities here as a member of the Griggsville-Perry High School? Logan Finsick will join now by Garrett Woodward. Thanks, Logan. Garrett, tough one here tonight as you guys were able to battle all the way back down to 2. And what were some of the things that you guys were able to do late in the ball game where you kind of brought your way all the way back? You would get the momentum. South County would kind of take it back. You guys never quit in that. What were you guys talking about in the huddle and then just out on the floor as a team?
Really just our defense. We really picked up our defense, started playing way better, started switching things up a little bit. That worked, helped us.
It's been obviously a challenging season for you guys at times. You battled health issues, obviously injuries, and not the season that anybody wanted for you as seniors, but you've got a few games left here in the regular season. What's the mindset that you guys have to try to surprise some people here as you go into the postseason?
We just got to work together, play really, really good defense, stay together, stick together, and I think we'll do pretty good.
All right. Garrett, what will you be doing here as you finish up after you finish up your senior year?
I will be attending Hannibal Grange University, where I will golf and attend and major in sports management.
All right. Garrett Woodward, thanks for your time. Joined now here by Braden Lister. Braden Lister here. Obviously, you'll hear his dad's name every once in a while. He's helped us with the camera. Braden, just talk a little bit about this one. Obviously, kind of a swing of emotions for y'all going through the pregame ceremony. You go through senior night. It changes your routine a little bit. And South County was able to jump out and get a big lead. But what do you guys do as a team? I know you're counted on as a leader in that huddle. What do you do to get your guys back into it? Braden, you've been involved in a wide variety of activities here in high school, obviously baseball, basketball. I think you're also golfed this season. So what is the opportunity at a small school? What does that mean to you to be able to do a wide variety of activities and participate in these with your friends and just challenge yourself to new things? Braden, we've seen you obviously here on the court, but we see you at a lot of different activities, whether it's other high school sporting events, it's junior high, and that's a big thing because when you were in junior high how much it meant to have older guys there watching you. So the precedent that you're setting for the other high schoolers here as well as the underclassmen, that's going to carry a lot of momentum for a long time. Before we let you go here, just tell us kind of what you're looking at doing here as you finish up your high school career. All right, Braden, thanks for your time here, and thank you all for all four of your seniors taking the time to come up. I know it was a tough night here, a challenging defeat here to the South County Viper squad, a 3-point defeat for Griggsville-Perry here on their senior night. But fans will have one more opportunity to watch the Tornadoes here on their home floor Friday night, as it is homecoming here at Griggsville-Perry. But before that, they will also pick up a game where they played Edinburgh on Thursday night here at home, and that will be a challenging contest for Griggsville-Perry. Joined now here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show by head coach Garrett White. Coach, talk about a game of swings there, as South County at times looked like they might run away with it. You guys would work your way back in. The Vipers would go on another run. But what did you say to your team tonight, or what did you see out of them where we've seen at times this year where maybe they didn't have that fight to get back into it, but they had that tonight?
Yeah, this was a step in the right direction. We've had a couple rough games, really rough games lately. And in the last one, we kind of just rolled over. But this one, we fought back and, made it a one-possession game there late. Had a look to tie it up, hit the heel of the rim. But as I told the team in the locker room, like that shot is not the reason why we lost the game. Just a lot of little things, and it's been a theme this year, just a lot of little things that we still, we have a young team, and it just isn't cleaned up. It might be a rebound. It might be I'm calling out what we're supposed to be in, and somebody doesn't know it, and so then we turn the ball over. Just little things like that make a big difference. And when we're not blowing everybody out like we were last year in these one possession, these close games, we've struggled to get over the hump. But South County is a good team, and they're a better team than what the record shows. They have one of the hardest strengths of schedule in the state of Illinois. They blew out West Central in one of the games that they played them. So they're no joke. And, I told them after the game, and I still believe this, on a given night, if we put it together for 32 minutes, we're a scary team that you probably don't want to play in the postseason, and we could pull some upsets. On the same token, we can be beat by anybody, but we're a scary team.
Yeah, you touched upon it. I mean, execution is a big key, and you have 4 senior athletes here this year, but this is the first year where your guys that are seniors have really been counted on to be in those roles where they've got to be counted on at all times. And kudos to the class that graduated last year. You had a lot of good athletes, but it's been a challenge for this squad, just like we've seen throughout the county, throughout the state. Obviously, illness has been a thing. You've had injuries, but you've got a young nucleus, coach, that is getting critical minutes here at the varsity level. Obviously, this season isn't over. You've got a lot of games left, and as you said, you could surprise some teams. But what are you seeing out of your young kids that maybe you weren't seeing at the beginning of the year?
Well, I'd say that hopefully they've learned some things throughout the season and learned from their mistakes, and they're still fighting. I like the fight in every one of them. I think they've all just gotten a little better as the season went on. You got Cajun Austin. Every JV game we've played lately, he's lighting it up. Mario Rogers has really bursted onto the scene, done some great things. Hunter Brown's been steady, and Brody Rush has been a really nice player for us all year long as well. Quentin Booker is a freshman, giving us some good minutes. It is a good nucleus, and look forward to seeing how much they can progress over their high school careers. They've just got to keep working on it. They're not the biggest group, but I tell them all the time, run, lift, shoot, run, lift, shoot. They've got to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and they've all got to become good shooters to play at the varsity level, at a high level. So hopefully that those kids have that right mentality and will continue to grind for their 4 years and understand that this is a small portion of their lives, and maximize it to the fullest and, make every day count, get 1% better every day.
Still a week and a half left in the regular season before you go into the postseason. Obviously, we've had conversations, probably not looking at a higher seed like what you had last year, but how do you challenge your kids postseason? Start record 0-0 going into it. As you talked about, you have the ability that you could be dangerous come postseason, or if the guys aren't ready to come out and go, it could be one and done. So what's your message to them over the next 10 days before you head into postseason? Obviously, not a lot of time to to mourn this loss here tonight, because you've got to come out on Thursday and play a very difficult Edinburgh squad, turn around on Friday night and play Payson. So how do you approach this next week and a half?
The number one thing is we've got to believe. We got to believe every time that we step on the court that we are going to win the basketball game. We've got to believe, and we've got to stay together as a team. We can't spat with each other. We don't have any juniors, underclassmen, seniors. They've got to come together here and execute and, make every day count and do the best that they can. I look at a team that was similar structured when Tate Koonsman and Jackson Freeman and Ethan Irvin were seniors and finished the regular season a little below 500, and we had Liberty come into our house for the regional semifinal, and that Liberty team went on to get second in the state. And any other year they would have won 1A. They're the best 1A team I've seen around here for a while. But they ran into a Yorkville Christian team that was absolutely loaded, and we took that Liberty team down to the wire. And we weren't big, but we had 5 kids that believed, and so we're hoping that we can get to our regional, because in all likelihood we're going on the road with the way the IHSA does it. The quarterfinal game is hosted by the higher seed, so we will likely go on the road and play a really good team, maybe a Brown County, Springfield Calvary, Edinburgh in the first round of the regional. And we want to get back home, and if we feel like if we can get back here and, get our fans behind us and have some belief, anything could happen. You look at that Payson team a few years ago that was like under 500, and they got hot in the regional, and they knocked off the number 1 team, New Berlin, at that time. It's called March Madness or February Madness, whatever you want to call it. It's called that for a reason, and like you said, it resets to 0-0, and there's still something to play for.
Coach, just a long season. The high school basketball season starts really late October when you get geared up, and then obviously practices in November, playing all the way into late February, early March. It's a big time commitment for your players. It's a big time commitment for your assistant coaches. It's a big time commitment for you, but also a big time commitment for your family. And obviously, we see your wife and kids here all the time, but just as a graduate of Griggsville-Perry, as a fan of high school basketball, as a fan of this team, just want to take the opportunity to thank you. We know how much time you put in. We know that your wife probably wishes that you didn't have an internet connection at home, because there's Huddle, there's NFHS, there's games on at all times, and truly the amount of time and effort that you put in and what you're doing for these kids, it's not only about now, but it's about the future. It's about when you get messages from these guys 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. So just want to take the opportunity to thank you for all that you do, for your time, for your hard work, for your effort, not only as coach but athletic director, making sure that we're set up here. Griggsville-Perry has one of the good ones here in head coach Garrett White, and we thank him for his time here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. That'll do it for us here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Griggsville-Perry falls to South County in this one by a final score of 46-43. For Tim Hall running the camera, Tim Hall running the computer, Allison Doki running the camera. I'm Damon Emmerich. Thanking you all for joining us here on another Central Illinois Sports